Struggling to sleep past 60? These 4 golden foods guarantee a full night's rest. Are you having trouble sleeping? Perhaps you're not simply experiencing insomnia, but rather just hunger. The reason you're waking up in the middle of the night isn't a full bladder, it's because your liver has run out of fuel. At night, your body doesn't require additional water, it needs food, but it must be the proper kind. Over 70% of adults over 60 who wake up in the middle of the night are unaware that their sleep is being subtly disrupted by the lengthy interval between dinner and bedtime. Although the body begins to sleep, it lacks the stamina to remain asleep. You can't sleep again after waking up restless and with a pounding heart. However, it only requires a single tiny taste. The appropriate type at the appropriate moment can make all the difference. It will soothe your nervous system, provide your body with the energy it needs to stay asleep, and allow your body to heal itself naturally during the night. In this video, I'll show you 4 bedtime snacks that have surprisingly improved the health of many people over 60. These foods won't make you bloated or force you to urinate. Instead, they will enable you to sleep soundly during the night and awaken feeling rejuvenated. Why does sleep change after 60? After the age of 60, your body no longer stores energy in the same manner. Melatonin levels fall, and the liver becomes slower. Even slight variations in your biological clock can cause your nervous system to become more sensitive. Additionally, the liver must trigger a survival mechanism if you spend too long without eating between dinner and bedtime. In order to draw sugar into the bloodstream, it releases cortisol. However, it's precisely that hormone that wakes you up in the middle of the night. The urge to urinate is not what you're experiencing, it's an indication of stress. Therefore, a little snack before bed isn't meant to satisfy your hunger. Its purpose is to calm the body, to soothe the nervous system, to relieve the liver's hypertension, as well as to maintain your metabolic rhythm. In this video, I'll demonstrate 4 healthy snacks made especially for senior citizens in the United States. They are straightforward, simple to locate, and scientifically proven to help you sleep for longer periods of time and wake up feeling lighter and more focused. Pay close attention to what I have to say, because picking just one of these could mean the difference between another restless night and finally obtaining the rest your body needs. I'll rank the foods I'm about to share from mild to powerful. Let's start with the 4th snack, which is fairly easy, all the way to the top. The one that can give you more energy and better sleep in one night. 1. 4th place. Kiwi, small but mighty. Kiwi is one of the few foods that has been shown to enhance deep sleep in just 3 days. You might have experimented with chamomile tea, warm milk, or even artificial melatonin. However, there is one fruit that you have most likely missed because you believe it to be only tasty and refreshing. In actuality, it is the secret to assisting your body in developing deep slumber from the inside out. No medication is needed. It's a kiwi fruit. Almost no other fruit has as much serotonin as a tiny kiwi. Additionally, your body naturally produces melatonin from serotonin. You can't get a good night's sleep without serotonin. And even after spending the entire night in bed, you wake up without deep sleep with a heavy head, painful legs, and the sensation that your body never really rested. 2 kiwis were given to insomniacs every night before bed in an Asian clinical investigation. Even the research team was taken aback by the findings. On average, participants fell asleep in half the time previously. They slept for almost an additional hour every night. Additionally, the majority of them ceased waking up in the middle of the night after the 2nd week. The days of getting up at 2 in the morning are over. No more waiting for the sun to dawn by turning over and over again. That's not all, though. High amounts of vitamin C, vitamin E, and folate are also found in kiwis. These nutrients promote steady neurotransmission, lessen low-grade inflammation in nerve tissue, and enable the brain to naturally heal. While some persons believe vitamin C at night may cause sleep disturbances, vitamin C does not work alone in kiwis. It coexists with other neuroregulatory substances, including fiber and serotonin. This combination inhibits central nervous system stimulation and slows down absorption. Actually, it's this mild synergy that makes it easier for you to go asleep and sleep deeper. Crucial note: you must consume green kiwis, which have green flesh and a mildly tangy flavor. in order for them to operate. Not the yellow one. Green kiwis have a lower glycemic index and higher serotonin content. Eat 1 or 2 full fruits an hour or so before bed. Avoid juicing them, as kiwi's fiber is essential for regulating blood sugar levels at night so that you don't wake up in the middle of the night. This rapid remedy won't knock you out right away. However, if you give it just 3 nights, your body will start to get the signals it needs to get back to sleep. Additionally, you might notice something on the morning of the 4th day. You simply slept through the entire night without arousing. 2. Third place. Walnuts, the hormone your body lacks most after 60. If kiwi is the mild start that puts you to sleep, the next meal has a completely different function. It helps you stay asleep till the next day. Not just fall asleep. The startling thing is that this cuisine has long been misinterpreted. After the age of 60, walnuts are a tiny nut that contains the hormone your body most lacks. You might have had walnuts for breakfast, baked them into muffins, or added them to your salads. However, not many people are aware that a tiny handful of walnuts naturally contains melatonin. After the age of 60, your body finds it difficult to produce this hormone on its own. The melatonin found in food is combined with natural anti-inflammatory substances and omega-3 fatty acids from plants. Unlike the synthetic melatonin found in pills, the secret is that combo. Not only can walnuts aid in falling asleep, but they also soothe your nervous system, reduce stress during the night, and keep you from being roused by subtle cues like light noise or pressure in your bladder. According to a study published in the journal Nutrition, people who ate walnuts every night for 2 weeks had 3 times the amount of melatonin in their blood compared to those who didn't. More significantly, they were able to sleep deeper for over 40 minutes every night. The days of waking up around 2 or 3 in the morning are over. No more spending hours in the dark while lying awake. They were more alert in the morning, and they had a more consistent heart rate. And that's not all yet. Magnesium, zinc, and a trace quantity of tryptophan are also found in walnuts. These 3 factors aid in sleep regulation, reduce cortisol levels, and stabilize heart rhythms, instead of exerting itself to keep blood sugar levels stable throughout the night. They let the liver relax. You sleep when the liver is at rest. You fall asleep when your neurological system relaxes. Additionally, natural sleep starts to mend itself when even a tiny quantity of melatonin comes back at precisely the appropriate moment. To use it correctly, you only need 5 to 7 walnut halves. About 45 minutes before bed. Slowly chew them. Avoid combining them with sugary fruits or milk as this may result in bloating. This snack, which is thicker than kiwis, is particularly beneficial for people who frequently wake up at 3 in the morning with a racing heart, a jangled head, or a minor hunger. Try walnuts instead of melatonin supplements if you haven't seen any improvement. They won't knock you out. They don't develop into habits. However, you will start to notice that your body is naturally restoring its sleep schedule if you consume them every evening for 3 to 5 nights. 3. Second place. Peanut butter and whole grain toast, rescuing your tired liver. If walnuts help you sleep soundly through the night, this next meal handles the most difficult aspect, preventing you from waking up from abrupt blood sugar decreases or liver tiredness. Surprisingly, this cuisine isn't particularly exotic. Most American homes have it right in the kitchen. 2. Peanut butter and whole grain toast are a simple combination that can prevent your 2 a.m. awakenings without the need for medication. It's actually your liver calling for assistance. Even though you believe you're waking up to urinate, your body goes 6 to 8 hours without nourishment after dinner. Your blood sugar begins to decline by 1 or 2 in the morning. Glucose must be produced by the liver itself. Cortisol is raised by that procedure. Your heart beats more quickly when the stress hormone takes over. You awaken. You believe it to be the bladder. You simply ran out of fuel to stay sleeping. Though, this explains why peanut butter on a slice of whole grain toast is so effective. Complex carbohydrates are provided by the toast. Your blood sugar won't rise, but it will remain constant for hours. Peanut butter, on the other hand, provides light protein, plant-based lipids, and a trace amount of tryptophan. These components work together to facilitate tryptophan's easier passage through the blood-brain barrier. serotonin production increases, and melatonin also shows up on schedule. According to a research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older persons who ate a light evening snack that included both complex carbohydrates and unsaturated fats slept uninterrupted for over an hour longer than those who just consumed carbohydrates. Better yet, peanut butter's plant lipids slow down the emptying of the stomach. This indicates that your body breaks down the nutrients gradually. The liver is given a break. Blood sugar levels remain constant. Additionally, you are not startled awake in the middle of the night by a slight hunger pang. Take one thin piece of whole grain bread and follow the instructions. If desired, lightly toast it. Apply roughly 1 spoonful of unsalted, unsweetened peanut butter. Eat it slowly, preferably an hour or so before going to bed. Not jam, not a drop of milk. To make it easier for your body to process and absorb the sleep signal. Keep things simple. This could be the snack your body has been requesting if you've ever felt a little empty close to dawn or felt your heart flutter softly in the middle of the night. Only one tiny piece, however, if you use the proper components at the appropriate time, it might be the secret to sleeping through the night without ever opening your eyes. 4. First place. Warm oats, the gentle stream leading to deep sleep. Whether kiwis help you fall asleep more easily, walnuts aid in maintaining a sound sleep, or peanut butter on whole grain toast prevents blood sugar and liver from waking you up at night. The final dish then accomplishes what the others are unable to. It calms every system simultaneously and leads you gently into a full night's rest. Warm up some oats, a soothing bowl that promotes deep sleep, similar to floating peacefully down a peaceful stream. Dessert is not what this is. This isn't breakfast. This treatment works at night by turning off your body's innate alarms. Instead of generating glucose at midnight, it allows your liver to rest. Additionally, it gives your brain the signals it needs to go into a deep, organic slumber. Tryptophan and complex carbohydrates are abundant in oats. Tryptophan is a vital amino acid that your body is unable to produce on its own. The carbohydrates in oats cause a little release of insulin when consumed simultaneously. This insulin helps draw other competing amino acids into the cells, so tryptophan may more readily enter the brain. Tryptophan transforms into serotonin and melatonin once it enters the central nervous system, especially after the age of 60, when the body's ability to manufacture natural melatonin has diminished. This is the most important physiologic sequence for controlling the sleep and waking cycle. According to a 2007 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who ate a modest snack containing complex carbs, like oatmeal, before bed, fell asleep almost half as quickly as those who ate nothing or high glycemic foods. Vitamin B6 and magnesium are also found in oatmeal. The enzyme that transforms tryptophan into serotonin requires these two substances. Magnesium aids in parasympathetic nervous system activation, smooth muscle relaxation, and cardiac rhythm stabilization. Your body clock automatically adjusts, and it is easier for your body to fall into deep, peaceful sleep when the parasympathetic nervous system is functioning. According to an Iranian study that was published in the Journal of Research and Medical Sciences in 2012, after just 4 weeks, eating more magnesium helped older persons lengthen their deep sleep by over an hour every night. Additionally, oatmeal aids with blood sugar stabilization at night. Its high soluble fiber content and low glycemic index help you avoid those 2 or 3 a.m. glucose collapses. At that point, the liver must manufacture glucose immediately, which causes a spike in cortisol. And for that reason, a lot of people frequently wake up in the middle of the night without understanding why. 1 portion of rolled oats should be cooked with water or unsweetened nut milk in order to use it correctly. Eat it warm, approximately 60 to 90 minutes before bed, and keep it slightly thick. Avoid adding sugar. Avoid using condensed milk. To improve taste and help the neurological system, you can add a piece of ripe banana or a pinch of cinnamon if you'd like. Although this cuisine won't make you feel better right away, you will notice a difference if you use it correctly and regularly every night. Your body will relax. Your thoughts will be less burdened. You'll know you've actually slept when you wake up the next day. Conclusion: you don't have to alter your diet completely. Sleeping medications are not necessary for you. Additionally, you don't need to endure another restless night. You only have to pick one meal. Use it when it's appropriate. Consume it 60 to 90 minutes prior to going to bed. Avoid eating too much. Avoid eating right before bed. Additionally, avoid grabbing anything that appears light. Research has verified the validity of the 4 foods I just mentioned. Kiwi will work better for some people. A few walnuts might be a huge relief to some. Some people might only require a peanut butter and whole grain bread. Additionally, some people might require a bowl of warm oatmeal to help them fall back asleep. You don't have to try them all at once. Tonight, just start with one. Throughout the night, pay attention to how your body feels. Take note of your feelings the following morning. Try it again for 3 more nights if you see a change. You'll be able to tell when your body is sleeping properly. You will awaken feeling lighter, more lucid, and no longer dragging through the entire morning. Not because of an alarm clock. Leave a comment below with the first dish you plan to try tonight. Additionally, share your experience if you have already tried any of these 4 items and found success. Perhaps another senior citizen needs to read about your experience at 3 in the morning. Additionally, select subscribe and activate the notification bell if you would like to continue receiving more straightforward, useful, and simple to follow videos created especially for your health after 60. Every week, I'll be right here, taking it one step at a time and assisting you in getting the rest and energy you so well deserve.